threaten cut this part because we can't have motherfuckers taking our ideas. You
Oh,
know,
they're going to.
You so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
Again, man, I just love this shit so much. I'm like, there's got to be a way to even just get a few more eyes. Because I remember even when Gage did AEW.
Yeah,
I had non-wrestling fans come up to me and be like, bro, they were doing that crazy shit like on live TV. And I'm like, yeah, that we do that shit every weekend. You should fucking come check it. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Dude, that's
dude.
wow, man. You know, there's a lot of shit. Here's the thing, like deathmatch is the genre that, you know, like I said, the people that it was like secretive and cherished by forever as this own little personal thing of theirs is like, it's hitting that spot. You know, like, dude, it happened with death metal. You know, I mean, fuck, they had death metal cartoons on Adult Swim, and you got Burger King or whatever doing black metal fucking commercials, or you know, or whoever it was. Like, there's a time where it becomes somewhat mainstream because that's it. Just has to be. You know, if you want to fucking see the good shit and have people fucking survive and make money, why? You know what? We're in America, right? If you fucking are born and you decide one day, I want to be a deathmatch wrestler, that's what I want to do with my life, you fucking should be able to, and you should fucking be able to make a good living at it as long as you're good.
Dude, absolutely, man. And like, even from my wrestling brain, like I was just like, my biggest like way I can like attest to that is like when other people watch me, they'll be like, man, are you doing like that WWE stuff? But then they see my deathmatch shit and they're like, oh, you do like that deathmatch shit. That shit's like real blood.
Because that's
like,
still real to people, to a majority of people, yeah.
And it just gives you that little extra, like, oh, that's cool. Like, it's cool to be death. You know what I mean? Like, if people actually see my shit, like, if they watch me have a wrestling match, they're like, oh, that's wrestling, right on. But you see that shit.
Yeah, don't drop no F-bombs real quick. I don't want to bleep it. You're a good brother. Don't drop no F-bombs. It's real. That's all we have to say.
That's it.
Real hard, real stiff.
Yep. Yeah, I want. Oh man, because that shit pisses me off. Don't even.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, you get that, man. Like it's another. That's why I meant, like, dude. I know, like I said, the best wrestling's that borderline shit, man. So it's like we have this tool and this fucking wild ass vision that you can see and feel, and you know what I mean. Like you can use that tool to bring people in. I don't know. I'm big.
Well, that being said, because I thought a perfect example was at AEW Full Gear, dude. That Hangman Swerve,
oh my god,
Texas Deathmatch.
Everybody's talking about that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
They pulled
and then guess
all
what people are Googling?
That's
you got the word out. I'm always putting deathmatch. These last, fucking shit, whatever.
I love it. I love it because all these people are talking about it like, oh, that was trash. Oh, they took it too far. I'm like, no, they didn't take it far enough.
But no, that was the perfect example.
Perfect spot.
Yes, of the story.
Yes,
and the
crescendo.
The crescendo and the gimmicks involved, right? Done perfectly, not oversaturated, not necessarily violence for the sake of violence. There was a story being told, you know, and then when they got in the ring, they fucking just continued that story, and it was like, holy
vicious.
shit.
The guy broke into his house.
Jumping up and down when he was drinking his blood. Because I'm like,
yeah,
dude, that's fucking, how much more brutal, how much more passionate do you want to,
you sick fuck, you sick fuck, you sick fuck.
Yeah, dude, just like when fucking, you know, Eric's taking the fucking skewers out of his head and throwing back in Masada, you know?
You sick fuck. You sick fuck. Totally, dude.
But
it's the same thing.
I think that match, and you know, of course, you get the people that's not their cup of tea, and guess what? That's fine, people. But you don't need to be like, oh my God, it's disgusting. They're
set the sport back 400 years.
Like, shut the fuck up, you know, or crawl under a fucking rock and die. You know, like, because come on, that was the best example of what you could use to get someone who's not into that. Yeah, and storytelling, but into that style. And we're talking about deathmatch, extreme spots. You know, imagine if you guys, a lot of deathmatch wrestlers out there can do those type of matches. And yeah, you still hit those spots and shit, but it's not like, hey, you're taking 50 or 3,000 light tubes and fucking razors and all this shit. Everything has you know, it works so good. I think that's something like that could be done. That could be done mainstream. Like we're talking like the mainstream thing and then throw in a few other elements, like perfect representation of a death match on a main event level is how I'm going to say that match was.
Yep.
Good. Yep.
That's it. That's perfect. That's exactly, you know what I mean? And that's just like, I guess a long-term goal would be like, man, if we could get something like this to that level, how amazing. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just a lot of these guys too, man, have just killed themselves, and it would be so dope to see some sort of
Yeah.
You know what I
I totally agree with that statement. 1000%,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see all the older cats, like, and dude, it was so fucking great. You know, not only be kicking with you, but like guys like in Masada and Necro and fucking at those shows and Mickey Knuckles, dude. Like,
Yep.
holy fuck, dude. And
Legends.
just hanging with these motherfuckers, you know? Shout out to Dirty Ron right there for making it fucking possible, you know?
Him too, man.
Yep.
He's busted his ass in a good amount of time too. Like stuff that he's done the past few years and got his name out there.
Dude, I promise you, it's from a fucking love of this shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's where it starts, man.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of for
Heart
the
and
love
love.
of it, I mean, who are some of the men and women you're seeing up and coming in? I guess we'll start with like the deathmatch scene, much like yourself. You know, I mean, I feel that you're a rising star in this world of deathmatch that we love. Like, who are some of the other players that you're like, oh shit?
I'm not like saying anything out of like that nobody else is too, but like, man, Dread, I think Judge is
Yeah.
like that dude. I don't know. I appreciate our match at XPW. That one was fucking sick. You know what I mean? Cause I think he's a younger guy too, right? He's just kind of
I actually think he trained with Mikey. I think.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what.
shoot.
Yeah,
You know, Dirty Ron.
yeah.
Insert Dirty Ron.
Recording stopped.
But and I just like whenever like I don't know, but you know that vibe when you talk to somebody. I'm like, yo, you get it. We're fucking in it. Yeah. Dude. Like Lou was another one. I'm not even just trying to put over the XPW guys. Like, dude, like Lou was another big one that like we had like that MMA based, but like deathmatch like style mix. It was awesome. You know what I mean? That was something totally different. Even guys from on the other end, like there's like I'm a big Tommy Vendetta guy. I think that dude's fucking wild. And another crazy motherfucker that's just like there for it. You know what I mean? Nobody knew, but somebody that seems to be like kind of coming back and getting some flowers. Like, dude, Dale Patrick's fucking that guy like goes hard. You know what I mean? Like, love Dale. Yeah, man, I could fucking gush about all these dudes all day. You know what I mean? They're all fucking badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I guess just I mean, there's quite a crowd. I haven't been in the ring with Redacted yet. I feel like that's.
See, oh man, you should, man. Fuck, we could have stuck around for another night, man. We could have probably made that happen, dude. That was
matinee.
Necro Butcher knocked him he knocked the shit out of him, but he took a fucking Necro took a Bud Light bottle, boom, right on top of the head, like no gimmicks needed. You know, he thought Chris Candido was there for a second.
Dude. Yeah, man. It's like, man, like I said, I think that'll happen sometime this year. So you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude,
he's another guy, dude. That's a good matchup. I like that because he's another guy that's buzzing, dude. And I like that. I like to see guys in the, you know, deathmatch fucking realm. Like, you know, you got guys like Shlak. You know, I mean, he's like, to me, like he's probably the standard bearer, you know, of deathmatch nowadays. Like, just as far as like everything, dude. Like, dude, and of course, the OGs, you know, they're killing it and getting their flowers. You know, Mickey Knuckles, shout out to her. She won the XPW Women's Championship.
Oh yeah,
you know, from Ludark, and them bitches be fucking wrestling like crazy, dude.
Oh
like,
yeah, they do.
There's some history there.
What was that last man? Her and Tessa beat the shit out of each other. That shit was wild too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that one was wild, man.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They went at it.
She was on, and she said that was probably that'll go down as one of her like most memorable matches. You know, like her and Tessa, and they used a cat.
Yeah, the whole thing was wild. I did say something about that night though. That was one of those nights where I just felt like a lot of us were in the zone because I felt like a lot of those matches were just like badass. You know what I mean? They were all like on that level, and I felt like up to par. You know what I mean, man?
Yep.
And shout out to Shlak, dude. That guy's fucking the man too. You know what I mean?
He is.
Put in word for me places and got me shit. You know what I mean? So like, dude, big fucking another one of those moments where like I got a message where it was just like kind of a shout out for me being a part of this new crop that's gonna kind of come in and be like the next guys. And I was like, damn, for fucking
Hey,
Shlak.
Dillinger, come
Yeah,
on.
it's killer.
100%, bro. That's how I hear it too. Whenever I read the fucking. But yeah, man. I feel like there's a group of us that are fucking here to fucking do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, at least the right way. So
doing
That's
it
what
right.
I'm saying.
Doing it
those
to the
go
right
ahead, Bo.
way. Not just saying doing it right. Just doing it
Yeah.
100% real, the right way. It's perfect, man. You were leading the charge for sure.
And you look at those guys, it reminds me of like, fuck, if you want to go back and look at like the old crop of like ROH guys and like TNA guys who are now, you know, you saw like the 6 of those dudes, the AJs, the fucking Joes, the Daniels, the Punks,
yep.
you know,
Kazarian.
yeah, all that, you know, and look where they're at now, you know, like it's cool to see that in the fucking deathmatch and, you know, help fucking get the word out for you motherfuckers.
Yep.
right. You know what I mean?
Dude, outside of deathmatch though, like real quick, what kind of music do you vibe on, man?
Oh, brother. I mean, honestly, got a little bit of everything. A little bit of metal, a little bit of rap. The only thing I don't do is country. I'm that guy. You know what I mean?
I think that's most of us.
Okay, hell, dude. Like I can't do it. I'm not even trying to be. You know what I mean?
No.
That's what I was saying about Indiana. I'm here, but you know what I mean? I'm my own guy.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's country anymore, really. I've heard some like modern country. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
TRY.
Like you're saying, man, though, like what's crazy though is, dude, like I don't like listen to a lot of new shit because it's not my shit. You know what I mean, man? Like I don't know. Like I feel like there hasn't been like that new one that just swept me off my feet. You know what I mean? Like how it used to. So I still bump old shit, man, still. And I listen every day. I'm in the gym every day because that's another part where I'm like, I take this shit serious, man. I train every fucking day. So yeah, man, you know what I mean? I'm big on the music thing, but a lot of it's like, it just depends too, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm that kind of dude on the ride home, dude. I'll chill out to some fucking folk. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I like Jethro Tull, man. Aqualung. Shout out to Kerry Silkin.
Yeah, man. So it just depends, brother. But
what about movies and shit? You a horror guy at all? We're really big on horror.
So I am
comedy.
Man. Dude, I always say this nowadays, dude. Like, I can't tell you the last like fucking movie I sat and watched, bro. You know what I mean? I'm so fucking all the time. Yeah, dude.
I just saw that Thanksgiving movie in the theater.
How was it?
I heard good things though.
Was it good? Ooh,
that shit was great.
Okay. I did hear it. I was like,
the festive feel. It gives you something else to do around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We need a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah,
bro.
we do.
Yeah,
it is brutal. It does not disappoint. And shout out to those guys.
Blumhouse? Was it Blumhouse?
No, this was Eli Roth.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. Eli Roth did.
Yeah, and he just announced that they're officially doing they announced it number 2. They're gonna take a year off so he can get a good script. But like, dude, it's great, man. It's like you got your typical tropes and shit there, but it's just so brutal and like it's a good sit through. There's not really a boring fucking moment, man. You know.
Yeah, I guess if I had like a man like so Tarantino's like my dude. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're hand in hand. Like him and Roth. Roth has done some work for him. You know that was a Grindhouse trailer from back in the day. You know, remember that shit?
Yeah.
We got Machete and we
Machete. Yeah, we did.
Machete Kills. Those were fucking solid, dude. You know?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. I was hoping Machete Kills in Space was supposed to be the next one. I was fucking still waiting on it, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey man, sequels 30 years later are a hot fucking commodity.
They totally are. Coming out with wild sequels 20 years later.
Right? Beetlejuice 2 just fucking wrapped filming.
Right?
Like,
yep.
How fucking weird is that?
You know, super weird, dude. Yeah.
They just tried to drop another Indiana Jones on us, and it's like, oh.
Stop dropping Indiana Jones. That's how I felt like Avatar 2. I tried to watch it, and I'm like, I feel like this movie is like 15, 16 years too late.
And it was, right? Didn't it get like take forever to like?
Yeah, like it released like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, and I'm just like, no, this is too late. I was like, I got to be in the mood to watch this sequel.
Apologize.
But I'll tell you what, you got that Thanksgiving movie, and I'm gonna be stoked because then during the holidays I'll watch that, and then Christmas time Terrifier 3 because Terrifier 3 is gonna be like a Christmas movie.
Yes, dude. I was when I went and seen that movie, I was fucking getting my ticket, and I look and I see to the side there's a stack of like 11 by fucking 17 Terrifier 3 posters, and I'm like, hey, let me get one of them suckers. It's not coming out till like next year. But I'm like, why the fuck do you even have them? Like, is it coming out early? What the fuck? They're just promoting. And let me ask my manager, like, comes back, yeah, you can have one. I was like, oh, dude, thank you. It's so fucking awesome. Dude, I cannot wait.
That movie kicks ass, dude. Terrifier 1 and 2.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I love that Christmas brutal shit. I'll tell you what I just watched, which is the drizzling shits, but I'm trying to get the star on our other show, the JP Dub, is Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, Part 2. The first one's awesome, but the second one is basically like the whole first movie, just the kills. Like this guy's telling the story of his brother, and it's literally showing you almost the entire first movie.
It's just the first movie, dude, told in a different point of view.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Evil Dead too, you know?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But you know, shit like that, I love that. And like even the major studio ones like Krampus, dude. Like Krampus was good. I like that. I like the movie Trick or Treat, you know. I like to around every October I fucking throw that one on, you know, like seasonal fucking shit like that. Seasonal horror shit is cool. Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg. It's Santa. Yeah. Fucking what's her name? Fran Drescher. Santa. Sound like she smoked more cigarettes than I do in a day.
I couldn't watch that.
I'm a guy.
Really? You didn't like it?
No, I said I couldn't. Like I can't bring myself to watch it.
It's all good, man. Hey, you get a Jewish Santa that murders people. What more do you want? You know.
What more could you ask for? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Every year I watch Die Hard too, man. That's a Christmas movie. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Which one?
Die Hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Hans Gruber.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Die Hard. Gremlin. What is it? Gremlins is a Christmas movie, dude.
Yeah.
Like low key, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it
pretty
much. It's
the second Tim. It's a Christmas one, dude. It's hell yeah. Batman Returns, the second one. Penguin.
Oh yeah, Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
I love it, dude. Like you got to throw that on around fucking, you know, around the season. Those are good. You came up from that era. All you motherfuckers out there watching, listen. You know, you throw that shit on and you feel good.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll fucking listen to Korn fucking Issues around this time.
Now you're talking, dude.
It reminds me.
Now you're talking.
I've been loving the radio. Yeah, hell yeah.
Everyone, just let me God damn it, get off of me. You want to bang for me.
Now for me,
dude. It just brought me back to like my junior year in high school. Like last week,
I'll jam the shit out of
kick of that song.
Don't get me started.
Hey, dude, yeah.
I like death metal and grind and all that, but dude, I'll fuck some Korn up, dude. I love,
dude. Well, yeah, their tuning's fucking great, dude.
They write great songs, dude. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. They write killer
After
songs.
Issues, though,
good tone. There's hidden gems, man. You're gonna have to hang out, man. I'm gonna have to show you the way, man. Well, there was when Head left the band, that's when it got iffy. There was a few albums there that just sucked ass,
dude. They had Terry Bozzio from Frank Zappa play drums on an album, and I was like, "What the fuck?" He never toured with them though, because
when Head came back, that they put it in full gear, and I'm like, "This is the Korn I remember." Not the other shit.
Yeah. See, Eric, I told you, we're getting a little bit of music. We're getting a little bit of everything. And right now, I want to get in a little bit. Do you play video games at all?
Oh.
And I was actually just talking. I've been in this weird video game mode where I just been vibing right now and wanting to play a video game. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever get those. I go
good vegetation mechanics. Yeah.
Yeah. Even man, sometimes like even the basics. So I just picked up. I'm in a cool spot with my daughter where she's like starting to get games down. So she's playing the Switch. You know, I bought that new Mario Wonder, and it was fucking awesome. Dude, that's man. I'm just something mindless, like you said, man. Take a couple rips and just lay back and just fucking, you know what I mean, man. And just zone out, dude. But I'm ready. I think I'm gonna cave and get the PS5. I'm one of those dudes that holds out for a while.
Get an Xbox and play with us, dude. Hey, speaking of PlayStation, if you bought anything you hear this shit, and this is why I've been preaching for years, and everybody's like, oh, go with the flow, whatever. Do it on the cheap, easy games. You don't care when they disappear. Because essentially, when you buy digital, you're just fucking renting. I buy a shit ton of music. If they decide someone doesn't want to carry that music, guess what? They get it off their platform, and that shit that you paid for, you don't get your money back. Like, that's fucking rough, dude. And they're doing they're dealing with that now. PlayStation with what is it? Some Discovery content.
I just saw like the same article you're talking about, man. And like, I feel like the theme of our episode is going to be like old school because, like, man, I miss the days of
That's where it goes, man.
You know what I mean? Though, like a case and just like having the hard copy and like, I don't know, man. There was something about opening up and they had like the fucking artwork on the inside too and shit. Dude.
And the current affair.
No, dude. Yeah. What games you playing, bro? What do you got?
Well, me and Bodie, we're on Twitch. We try to be on. We're infrequently. I'll put it that way. Wednesdays after Dynamite. We've been playing AEW Fight Forever because at its core, if you guys have ever played No Mercy and all those, yes, I mean the playability is very much like that, and it's there. Like to have a good match, it's fun. There's some quirks we've talked about a lot on the show. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yes. Dude, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No Mercy, I haven't played it in about 2 years or since I moved into my house because it's in a box somewhere. But I had, when I first started the show, I had a tournament. We had a guy who used to fuck chickens come down too. It was really weird. Yeah. He was chemically castrated, dude, the Midwest. So, like, it's fucked up. Chicken fucker. For real. Look him
license
up.
and registration.
Northwest Indiana.
Chicken fucker.
Yes. Chickens, dogs, dude, like that's fucked up. I'm not endorsing by any means. We smell like poop too the whole time, and threatening at the time that you can't be here. It's a buy-in.
Pooper Ferguson.
Yeah.
Ted Ferguson.
It's not my name.
Yeah, find a name.
It's funny, it's because it's a big hat.
Dude, R.I.P. to fucking Norm Macdonald.
Talking about old school, man.
He was fucking Jeopardy.
I'm an SNL guy too, man.
I am too, bro. I am too.
Dude, they're hard to get through anymore, man. Like there's a few here and there.
It's not what it was. I just see
the clips. No.
Yeah. It's not. Man. Even then, man, back in the day, even when digital shorts came in, those were fucking awesome. You know what I mean, dude? And then
my thing is I don't see. I mean, you still have people that come up, right, and get famous off SNL, but it used to be like a platform for like almost like groundbreaking comedian, entertainer, actors. Look at how many came off that did in the 90s that did their own movies.
And 80s and 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
Even from characters from there that they would get like the groundwork going and then
like it's Pat.
Wayne's World. Perfect example.
Ladies Man. No one talks about ladies.
Oh, I love the ladies man. Hey, and Lance, you tried to owe me up and rest me, and that's
not cool.
That's not cool. That's kind of gay.
Say, why don't you ask your lady? Would you like to do it in the butt?
In the butt.
Would you like a fish sandwich?
The ladies man.
Yeah, dude, the ladies man's the rules.
That movie's fucking great.
100%, dude.
Man,
Undercover Brother's another good
call,
one too,
dude.
man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but like you said, man, it's just like shit's not the same anymore, man. I don't know, dude. It's just trying to stay afloat, brother. You know what I mean?
Is there anything else that you and I know you probably don't get fucking time to? I'm sure you're busy with family and fucking wrestling and everything. But we like to kind of talk about it all because we're involved in it all and what entertains us. Is there any shows or anything that you're watching?
Oh, bro, man. So that's like my big one. If I try to like get on something, I'll like. It's usually a show because I can do like an episode and then I like move on. You know what I mean? Or like I can break that down throughout my day. Fuck, man. I mean, one of my favorite all time is like Breaking Bad. I've seen like 3 or 4 times. I don't know. There's something about the story arc of that movie or of that whole show from beginning to end. I just love. Like it's just such a great story that was told through all of them. I just love it. And man, what's some good ones right now? I just watched Narcos. I don't know if you've seen Narcos.
That's a good show.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple episodes. It's really good.
Really good, dude. Kind of big on like not to be like the Dillinger thing, but the gangster stuff has always been like intriguing to me. So like,
well, that's cool, and that kind of plays into like what you're doing now, and I like that. That's why I put the fucking bullet holes in the background of the graphic.
That's tough.
So I always say too, with the character with me, man, like the Indiana, like here, all that shit. You know what I mean? Dillinger. Dillinger was like a beloved bank robber.
Yeah,
so he was kind of he never took from the people, he took from the bank. So he was kind of like this bad guy that was good. And I feel like that's a lot. Sometimes I always say like good people do bad things, man. So maybe that's kind of where the character idea comes through. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Like,
yeah, dude. I love it, dude. It's like, it's kind of like a throwback, but it's like modern. I don't know, man. It fucking works, dude. It works.
Yeah, man. Like I said, everybody kind of tells me to say, I don't know. It just, and no one's like gave me any guidance. It was just something that kind of like the name got brought up at an old company I worked for that shut down. And I remember when I first heard it too, I was like, man, I don't know. And then like now I want to like legally change my name. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it. I don't want to be anything else.
Me too. I'm gonna change it to Peter Chris.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Nobody wants Peter Chris doesn't want his name to be Peter Chris. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they just played their last show, by the way, until
That's crazy.
They just booked another show though, that Sonic Temple or whatever, Pantera and like Danzig and shit, or no Misfits.
Oof.
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
So like, as far as in the whole experience of wrestling as a whole, I mean, there's got to be, I like to dig these out, people, because like I said, we alluded to earlier, kind of like some fucking horror stories, if you will, or something fucking funny. What's been like one of the craziest moments to ever like happen to you? I know you try to stay away from it. We all do, right? But dude, come on. At some point, there had to have been somewhere it's just like, what the fuck is this?
Well, man, and I did work at IWA, so of course I have my couple wild stories, man.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple behind the scene things that just I like I said, I stayed the fuck out of it, man. So I don't know if there was like other shit involved with it or not, but there was some public like speeches made for me on a couple times. I got heated with some guys where like I don't know, you know what I mean, man, where like that's just not how I would do business. I don't know personally. I'm not big on that, like the whole like cutting people down in front of everybody type thing. You know what I mean, man? If you got some shit to say, then we can talk it out between us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I've always been. So I will like, I don't know, without going into like, I've seen a couple of those things where like, they were just like these outrageous outbursts, but like, I know my performance was fucking great. So that's all I came to do. You know what I mean, man? So like, that's,
but even aside that, not even like backstage dirt. What I'm saying, and this may have not happened. If not, we can move on. What I'm saying is like, there's got to be some crazy rock and roll party stories, or some fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh shit, man. Okay, like I don't want to throw anybody in the bus, but
don't throw it. You don't have to. We'll do it for you. No.
Yeah, there's been some like, man, but again, too, like I don't know, man. Like that's kind of where even though I'm sober from alcohol, man, like. I grew up around all that shit, man. So as long as it's good people, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? So even all the moments I've had, even like I said, I talking about the IWA thing. Even then, I can't complain, bro. I worked Jake Chris, Arrow Boy. You know what I mean? Like all these fucking the John Wayne, man. Me and him. That's what like officially launched. Giza got hurt, and I was like I had 5 minutes. I got thrown in. And me and John Wayne did like pains and all that shit. I never even taken a pain. And dude, everybody was on their feet. And then right after that, dude, it was just hit the ground fucking running. But like that was because of them, man. Like so I have nothing, you know what I mean? Like so that's just like me. And like I said, dude, like whatever everybody does, that's their thing, man. I'm very cordial, but I definitely like do my shit and mind my business, man. I grew up old school too, dude. Like a wise man once said nothing at all. Do you know what I mean, man? Like that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, man? So like that's, and like I said, man, maybe coming from like a little old school background, like I stay out of shit. I don't get online and bitch. I don't, you know what I mean, man? Like I don't politic. Like I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You know what I mean? So like I've seen it. There's been some closed doors, heated moments, but like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I do. I know what I bring to the table, and that's what I bring, and that's what you're paying for. And now I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir,
my brother.
Favorite pay-per-view moment ever in professional wrestling?
Oh, brother. Oh.
What's the one that just like instant first one that pops in your mind?
I would probably go because I was watching again before dirt sheets were super super heavy. I remember one of my favorite moments was like, I think it was like WrestleMania 21, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels. But I was like a Shawn Michaels guy, and I had a group of friends over, and my buddy was like a diehard Kurt fan. So you had two dudes that were like, didn't know the outcome, and we were both gung-ho on our like picks. So like, and he's one of my best friends in life. Like that's how we met as friends. We're still friends to this day. It's been 20 some plus years. was through wrestling. So to like have those moments with your bros, you know what I mean? We're like,
Yeah.
fuck. No, dude, Sean's got it. Then you know what I mean. Kurt wins, but it was a banger match. So
Yeah,
that
it
was. And I would compare it also to WrestleMania 20. I know nobody wants to talk about it, but the main event.
That's the Square Garden, dude. The return of the dead man.
I did.
There it is.
That triple threat from a work rate, dude, was fucking phenomenal. So, I mean, we all know what Benoit did, but dude, goddamn, I know, man.
He's one of those guys, though. Didn't somebody, somebody just brought him up. Was it Taker? Taker just said he did some interview somewhere, and I seen the headlines that he released his Mount Rushmore of small guys, and Benoit was on it. I mean, if you could talk about work, that you have to separate it for obvious reasons, but you can do it. But here's the thing: I understand if you don't want to, you know, because I'm a father, he's a father, he's a father. I get it, you know.
And even then, man, like I talked about that 20. I remember I was watching live. And like I said, that whole moment, but like, I can't go back and watch him like celebrating with all of them in the ring and shit. You know what I mean, dude? Like that's not. Yeah, it's just.
Well, it's weird too. Anytime I do, I like always try to think like, all right, what was he thinking at this moment? You know, because his head was so fucked up. And he was so juiced. You know, like.
Oh right. Again, like, I'm just like, what the? I mean, that's a switch, and like, even at my shoot job, I don't give a fuck. I like talking about. I've been there 7 years. I work with like kids with mental disabilities.
Yeah. So we were talking about the XPW. That's fucking.
Yeah,
that's cool shit, dude.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Man, I've been there a long time, and
that's awesome.
Just learned a lot about the brain and just like, you know what I mean, certain things and just diseases and shit. And it's just sometimes I've seen some of the craziest shit. I don't even know where to start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And like I've seen some that are just like brain injuries, and then like. Next thing you know, their whole persona's changed, and you know what I mean. So it's like you said, I don't know, man. I started thinking about that shit too, where it's like, man, what was going on at that time, like, or when the incident happened. It's like I don't know. I just can't even think about it. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, oh, man. Mad respect.
Yeah, the work thing, dude, it's crazy. Like I said, like. Dealing with like schizophrenia, that's a fucking wild one, man. You know what I mean?
I bet, yeah.
Not just a Sepultura album, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Good album.
I mean, that's it. That's a good album. Yeah, like you said.
It's not,
that one. Yeah. So, but man, there's like I said, I don't know. I've been doing that for a long time, brother. So. That's what I was saying about my day to day.
And you don't catch any flack like about what you do in the wrestling world with your shoot job?
No, bro. Actually, I deal from like 8 to 21, and they all think I'm like this fucking superhero. Just
Hell because
awesome.
They see all the pictures and like they've all like even coworkers talk about it and like show videos and shit and like wear my shirt or something and like do they think I'm? And I will say this. Again, about like having cake and eating it too, brother. I have done the Jersey drive back, pulled into work and did an 8-hour shift, 16-hour shift right after a death match. Like, we deal with shit.
Dude.
Yeah,
right there, brother. Right
props
there,
to you, man. Cheers. That's
he's like, I
else.
got kids.
Takes a special person.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
I'd have killed myself after that.
Not, bro. Trust me, there's days where I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do like certain stuff, like where we've got to do like holds and shit. You know what I mean? When we get violent kids and stuff like that. I shit you not, bro. I've been in some holds and like I'll still be bleeding or some shit. You know what I mean?
Man. That's when you just gotta show them the picture, like, do you know what I do? This is nothing. You know nothing.
Get the skewers.
I'd be like, he's a wrestler.
Get the skewers.
You can't. He's gonna get you. You know what I mean? I'm like,
dog catch about to get you.
Right.
Dude, what's your do you have a dream like theme song that you wish you could use, or maybe not the one you're using right now, but like,
man,
is there a theme song?
No, just a personal. Man, that's what I want. You know what I mean? Someone to fucking make a personal.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'll hook you up, dude.
Bodie can fucking do it.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, dude.
I'll write you one, man.
Dude, that would be sick. I just think that's more badass than anything, dude. You know what I mean? That's fucking mine, dude. Like, hell yeah. Like,
yeah, I'll definitely write you one, bro.
Oh, please, man.
I got
Fucking
you.
dial you up.
Oh yeah. We'll talk. We'll talk for sure.
I get the half and half, and I get it, man. Some songs remind people of certain things and shit. So I've heard some flack for Gangster's Paradise, but man, that shit just bumps. I don't give a fuck.
It's good shit, man.
It does.
fits.
It bombs.
I fucking love it.
But then immediately I think of Weird Al Yankovic, so it makes it less serious for me. I was just like, she turned but once or twice, living in Amish paradise.
Also a banger. You know
You're
what I mean?
sweating in the video. Remember, it's just profusely. This should be a fucking album, you know, like Gorgasm had bleeding profusely. It needs to be like sweating profusely. Fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, so what do you got coming up as far as dates? Anything to close out the year, and what you got? Obviously, to start 2024 off.
Yeah, man. I off the top of my head, I know I got Unsanctioned in Ohio coming up. Me and Josh Crane, we're getting in there together. Who's another just fucking killer dude. Fucking bang them out. Been to Japan, dude. You know what I mean? Like, dude's awesome. And I don't know, something about when you guys, I mean, it's no secret. So we're kind of bros. So like, you just beat your bro's ass extra hard. You know what I mean? So fuck it.
Yeah. Apologize. Kiss it. Kiss it.
But really, man, like, you know, the end of the year is actually kind of my like recovery time, brother, to be real, man. You know, dude, this year was hard, man. I went ham bone this year. I felt like
you went hard in the fucking paint, dude.
Yeah, bro.
You were a lot of places, man.
True. That's what I wanted, man. Even POD, brother, that was another crazy one where man, that drive to Delaware, brother, I kid you not.
Where? We're in Delaware.
Delaware.
Nice reference, dude. I like that one though. Yeah. But dude, even that one, so I can tell you this whole like my little 2 weeks there, bro. I was in Florida on a family vacation, flew out for XPW, did the match, got this gnarly gash on my back still from dread, flew back by 5 a.m., finished my vacation at Disney, went right back to Disney, just covered in dry blood and shit. Drove back from Florida, was home for 1 day, drove all the way to Delaware, did TOD, and drove all the way back. I was in a car for 21 hours out of 24, bro.
That's brutal. Yeah. Holy cow. That's
dude,
crazy.
I was beat, man. So, but
Road warrior.
Yeah, you know, that's where you gotta go old school, take the stacker too.
You are, bro.
Oh my god.
But that, man, that's
and now, Juice Pro Wrestling, presented by Stacker 2. Eric fucking Dillinger getting ripped on the road, working 21 hours a day.
It's just chugging the whole bottle.
Yeah, right. Snap it to a Stacker 2. Like putting like easy cheese on them and then swallowing them.
Yes.
I fucking love easy cheese. That's why I use that line.
I'm in. I'm so
man.
down.
Yeah, that's about it, man. There's shit in the works. You know what I mean? I'm in talks with some people and stuff like that, but nothing's been officialized yet. I'm kind of waiting on all that.
Who do you got as far as right now in direct line in target for you that you want to fucking mix it up with? I mean, I know you mentioned Redacted earlier, and I think that'd be a fucking great matchup. But who are some other? And what about any intergender? Have you done any intergender shit?
I've only done a couple of things, man. But Mick is one of my favorite people, like people I've worked. Period, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
She's ridiculously good, and just like,
man,
shout out to fucking her once again. She like hit me up the day after she won the belt, and like I got a video call from her on Facebook, and I was like, "Did you mean to do that?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm fucking hungover. I had a horrible night, but I had a good night. But it was a horrible day the next day. Like just one of those like I'm Walking Dead, you know, like fighting an 8-hour headache.
Brutal.
She's like, yeah, me and Hillbilly are on the way home from the show. Just wanted to call and see what's up. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking cool.
That's cool.
My first death match ever was a Taipei death match with.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
dude, and I'm gonna put it over. It's at AWR. It's on YouTube. If you, man, check it out. I'm really proud of it, dude. It's a banger just match, and like we used the fucking glass, and it was, you know what I mean. Like that was the point. But before I went fucking out there, dude, I was fucking. I mean, I was a little nervous. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. And I'll never do. Mickey was like, hey, you're gonna fucking kill it, and you're gonna be killing it from here on. And I'll never forget that, dude. You know what I mean? And then working with her was my first Insane 8, first round. And it was one of the funnest matches I've ever had. Like I love that match. So yeah, man, Mick would be like, well, I want to work with Shlak. I mean, I want to work with the Wild Man, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Let's go, dude. Let's get crazy. I'm here for that shit, you know? I mean, fuck, man. I mean, any of them, dude. Name them. You know what I mean? Anybody up and coming, I'm here for it. Dead serious. Like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't even know. And like I said, intergender stuff, I'm down for though, man. Like, I mean, I feel like if they're down to bang it out, then let's go. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Usually when I do intergender, if they're down to bang it out, I'm all for it. Yeah.
No, that's it.
Oh, wait, different arena. Oh shit. Dude, where can people find merch and shit from you?
So, dude, I'm my goal for 2024 is to have a lot more on hand. So, coming to a show, I'm gonna do better about. I think this is
send
like
you one of these, by the way, too, man. Those fucking
look,
and Bodie is getting one too. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Those are fucking nice. Look at
look. Oh my god,
blink,
look.
popping out like pussy.
Love that.
But I do have a store on Pro. You can go on there and hit them up, man. That's usually just right now with Pro Wrestling Tees, but then I promise 2024 after going hard this year, I missed out on a lot. People ask me every fucking show I was at, so that's my goal. I'm gonna have them on hand. So, like I said, those are my two spots. Yep.
Do you need to like sell brass knuckles or some shit? I don't know how legal that can be. You know? So it's a belt buckle.
Yeah, exactly. Man, then somebody was telling me too, like candy cigars and shit, bro. I was
That'd be the shit.
Novelty shit, like dude. Candy cigars, flasks.
Get like your own like art, so it looks like a packet and it just says Dillingers or something like that.
I got some shit working, bro. You know what I mean?
I can't wait. Oh, I gotta see that.
Cap guns. Cap guns.
Yes, dude.
Motherfucker, the deathmatch. No one uses a cap gun. I don't know why you need to use it, but you need to fucking use a cap gun. I know it don't do shit, but it's a setup for something special. Remember that. We need to figure out what that is. Dude, Eric, it's been a fucking pleasure to have you on.
Yes.
Man.
We'll have to do this again sometime, man. Whenever you got something coming on or popping off, or you just want to shoot some shit about someone in particular, you have a platform to do so, brother.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Man, this was easy too. You guys are fucking awesome, man. It just felt like we were just chilling, hanging out, brother. So anytime, dude, hit me up.
That's because we are.
Truth.
Yeah, we are. And you are going to be checking out once again our playlist, XPW. There you go. Oh, Theater of Brutality, night 1 and night 2.
Look it up
at jpdub.com. Watching right now, hit like and subscribe, share, leave some fucking comments. Be nice of you to do so. You know, buy some t-shirts, prowrestlingtees.com/jpdubtees. Buy the fucking shirt. At some point we'll get new shirts. I keep saying it, but it hasn't come to fruition because I'm lazy. We have the designs there. We got one that says like 17 hit dick bite combo.
Oh, yeah. 17 hit dick bite combo.
Yeah. So that shit's coming. You know, hey, rate, review wherever you're listening to podcasts right now. And I can't stress enough. All you guys got to do is hit like or fucking leave one little comment or just share it. It takes 2 seconds. It really helps us out a lot. So thank you. We can keep getting cool motherfuckers like Eric on the show because you fucking support us. Exactly. If you ain't paying attention, then I just got to do it for myself, you know, because fuck you.
And go watch a bunch of Eric Dillinger matches, please. Just go do yourselves a favor. I mean, it's going to be the best times of your life.
Oh, dude. And we're going to have the link to your match with Masada in the description. So everybody will be able to check that out. Dude, thank you once again for coming out for that show too, because that was cool. Those 2 nights were something really special, dude. I had a great time and it gave me like a great vision of what, you know, can exist, you know, like
it meant a lot to me. And like, seriously, it was one of my more highlights of the year too, dude. So for real, it was a pleasure to be out there, be here, all of it, man. Fucking love you guys, dude.
Fuck yeah.
You're the man, dude.
Dude, likewise. Hey, motherfucker, I got one of these coming for you in the mail. We got your fucking address.
Fuck yeah.
Until next time, everybody, wet 'em up. Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
Wet 'em up.
You gonna do sex to me?
Did you like that video? If so, be sure to hit like and subscribe and check out more killer content from your boys at Juice Pro Wrestling. Whoa, yeah!